Now we all recognize this trophy really well, don't we? We recently saw England lift this trophy at the MCG. But the next time that we see teams contest for this trophy will be in the year 2024. But it's 2 years still from now, but we'll see some new changes. We'll see a new format altogether. The ICC, we can tell you here at Sports Today that the ICC has come up with a new format for the 2024 edition of the T20 World Cup. What's that format going to be all about? We're here to give you all those details. First, let's begin with an overview of this new look format of the T20 World Cup, which will be played, remember, in 2024 in the USA and West Indies, those two nations together hosting this edition of the tournament. 20 teams will be participating in the 2024 edition of the T20 World Cup. 12 spots remember are already sealed. So out of the 20 teams that will be participating, 12 spots are already sealed, and as far as the next 8 spots go, that we'll get to see when the qualifiers when the regional qualifiers take place. Just like we saw the qualifying round happen this time around as well, there will be regional qualifiers that will be played out, and we'll get the other 8 teams which will then make it 20 teams. As far as the other change with regards to the 2024 format is concerned, there will be no Super 12 stage. There will be a new stage altogether. There will be a new round altogether, something that we didn't see in the recently concluded edition of the T20 World Cup, nor did we see it in the 2021 edition of the format. Hang on there, we're going to tell you all those details as we proceed. Now, what's the first round going to look like for the new format? Now, the first round is going to comprise of 4 groups having 5 teams each, which essentially means there will be 40 matches played in the first round in totality. So a grueling round and a long round one can expect the first round to be, and lots of double headers and perhaps triple headers as well, like we saw this year as well. Who knows what the scheduling is going to be like, but lots and lots of matches, as many as 40 matches expected in the first round of the new format, of which 2 teams will progress. So out of the top 2 teams from each group, so that'll make it 8 teams. So 4 groups of 5 teams each, 2 from each group will then progress to what is now going to be called the Super 8 stage. Now, the Super 8 stage is something that we didn't see in any of the previous editions. We saw a Super 12 stage, and that's the difference that we're going to see in the 2024 edition of the format. There is going to be a Super 8 stage now, which will comprise of 2 groups of 4 teams each. And yes, you've guessed it right already, there will be 12 matches. And after those 12 matches, then the 2 teams from the 2 groups, the top 2 teams from each group will progress to the next stage. And what's that next stage going to be like? That's going to be the final stage of the knockouts. 3 matches in totality in the knockouts, which is going to comprise of 2 semi-finals and a final, which will take place. So all in all, it's going to be a grueling format, a longer format, a longer tournament one can say, because we're going to see as many as 40 matches take place in the first round itself, followed by a Super 8 stage, and finally the knockout stages, in which there's going to be 3 matches. Remember, these 3 matches and the 4 semi-finals, by the way, which we will get that from the Super 8 stage, which comprises of 2 groups of 4 teams each. So that's how this whole tournament is going to play out in the year 2024. Mind you, it is the West Indies and the USA which are going to be playing host to the 2024 edition of the tournament, and the ICC has made these changes as far as the new format goes. So 20 teams, lots of changes there, 40 matches in the first stage, then no Super 12, there's going to be a Super 8 stage this time around in the 2024 edition, followed by the knockouts. So that's how the new tournament and the new format rather of the ICC T20 World Cup is going to play out come the year 2024. Let us know in the comment section what you feel about this new format. Remember, 12 teams have already made it. They've already qualified for the 2024 edition. 8 more spots left. Let us know in the comment section who do you think could be these 8 teams that make it, and also let us know in the comment section as to what you have to feel about this new format that's been introduced by the ICC. For now, that's all the time that we have. But before you move on, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Sports Today. We're going to be bringing you each and every detail, not just from the world of cricket, but all the latest update from the FIFA World Cup, everything happening around that sports as well. For now, thank you so much for watching. My name is Harshit Ahuja.